Today's horoscope, Aquarius March 18th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The moon heads to the top of your solar chart for a stay of a little over 2 days, reminding you of your broader goals. Making plans tends to comfort you now. It's also a great time for connecting with information or helpful people to improve your finances. You're learning about your values and recognizing just how much you can depend on and provide for yourself. It's a good time to review how you're managing your resources, both material and otherwise, and making good use of your talents. Information that comes to you these days can help direct you on a path to more independence, especially on a financial level, and a stronger feeling of security. Today, you connect with your need to improve, grow, and transform through these things. Get ready for yet another obstacle in your path. Mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, is now frozen in the heavens above as he starts to inch backward. Whenever this happens, we feel like we can't move in any way. This retrograde phase will happen primarily in the cardinal sign. Collectively, we will all notice that it is affecting our relationships and partnerships. We will also review how we are building our destinies and expressing our egos. It is time to own what you want. Address your needs when the Sun in Pisces conjuncts the North Node in Pisces and opposes the South Node in Virgo. In the past, you may have withheld what you wanted out of work and money due to fear of being judged. However, withholding your desires could have hindered your ability to make more money, pursue your dream job, and feel confident in your work life. You could still be judged for your desires, but you should not let this fear of vulnerability hold your career or finances back any longer. You are seeking, exploring, and rooting out the truths that have eluded you in the past. There is a sense of urgency to know and to define your goals. To support this energy, be sure to get plenty of rest and exercise. It's no use burning the candle at both ends. When you find yourself running ragged, ask yourself seriously, why? Are you engaged in some kind of self-sabotage? Oatmeal for breakfast is a great way to ground yourself. Oats balance the tendency to be extreme. You're apt to find yourself concerned with budget factors and money-making on this day. Whether it's the work environment or your home finances that you feel needs the most attention, be sure to let your natural strengths in this area shine through. With the high ambitions that most S possess, keeping a close watch over this area is very important. Don't put off these tasks, as this day's essence will see you done in no time, with energy to spare. 2 days after Mercury, the planet of communication turned retrograde in your communication sector, Venus moves into her final 10 days before retrograding back out. With the planets of love and communication both back in retrograde motion, they are able to join forces. Where Venus is focused on giving your heart and your relationships a voice and Mercury on the communication lines open across the board, they are now jointly focused in giving the past and unsaid words a voice. Meanwhile, the moon's return to your career sector today is going to get the new working week off to a positive start across the income, work, and career fronts. While Venus and Mercury, the planets of love and communication, are both now in retrograde motion and more focused on giving the past and unsaid words a voice, the other two planets here are still in direct motion. This is giving you the best of both worlds, making it easier to give the past and unsaid words a voice while still being able to move forward. Daily Planetary Overview. Fate and destiny seem to be working in your favor today as the Sun in Pisces aligns with the North Node in Pisces and opposes the South Node in Virgo. There is a powerful shift in energy that encourages you to step forward with hope and faith, even if the path ahead is still uncertain. You may feel a sense of relief as you begin to release the worries and doubts that have been weighing you down. Letting go of the inner critic that constantly pushes for perfection will not be easy, especially if you have relied on it as a source of motivation. However, as you begin to loosen your grip on self-imposed expectations, you will feel a renewed sense of freedom and optimism about what the future holds. This is a day for embracing the possibilities ahead and allowing yourself to move forward without fear. Overanalyzing or second-guessing yourself will only keep you stuck in the same place, so trust in your ability to navigate challenges as they come. The good news is that your ability to think things through is stronger than ever, helping you to approach difficult conversations and complex decisions with clarity. If you've been struggling to put your thoughts into words, you may find that things suddenly begin to make sense. Whether it's tackling a conversation you've been avoiding, making progress on an important project, or pushing yourself to learn something new, today's energy supports you in moving past mental roadblocks. If you are taking a class or learning a new skill, you may notice a significant improvement in your ability to absorb and apply information. That being said, emotions may still feel a bit tangled. You might find yourself experiencing an internal conflict between what you logically know to be true and what your heart is pulling you toward. This could leave you feeling uncertain about how to move forward. If you are feeling overwhelmed by emotions that don't seem to align with reason, take a moment to pause and reflect. Your feelings are valid, even if they don't always make perfect sense. Instead of forcing yourself to make a decision based on pure logic, allow yourself to sit with your emotions and understand what they are trying to tell you. Sometimes, clarity comes not from overthinking but from creating space for yourself to process things in your own time. Finding a quiet moment to check in with yourself, whether that's through journaling, meditation, or simply stepping away from distractions, can help you realign with what truly matters to you. When it comes to financial matters, your instincts are particularly sharp today. If you've been contemplating an investment or a significant purchase, you may find yourself naturally drawn to the right opportunities. This is a great time to focus on what truly matters and avoid getting caught up in trivial expenses. If you feel confident in a financial decision, go ahead and take action, but be sure to remain mindful and avoid impulsive choices. With the right approach, you may soon see positive results from the steps you take today. Celebrate small victories and, if it feels right, treat yourself to something that brings you joy. Emotionally, you might feel like you're carrying a lot, and with that weight can come moments of frustration or exhaustion. You could find yourself caught up in too many arguments or discussions, making it difficult to maintain a sense of calm. If this happens, remind yourself that not every battle is worth engaging in. Instead of reacting impulsively, allow your emotions to flow naturally without turning them into conflict. If you feel overwhelmed, take a step back and breathe. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is simply let things be and trust that clarity will come with time. Avoid letting emotional exhaustion take over. Give yourself permission to slow down and engage in activities that bring you a sense of peace and balance. At the end of the day, remember that you are exactly where you need to be. Even if things feel uncertain, trust that the universe is guiding you toward growth and alignment. The challenges you face are not here to hold you back, but to push you forward into a version of yourself that is stronger and more resilient. Take time to appreciate how far you've come, and remind yourself that every step you take is shaping a future filled with endless possibilities. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you been feeling this energy in your own life? Have you noticed any shifts in your emotions, relationships, or decision-making process? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's support each other through this transformative time.